Okay, we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Happy Black Friday. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. If those who celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday, hope you didn't eat too much turkey and overeat in general. But hopefully everybody is doing okay. Hopefully you can see me and hear me okay. It's now 9:17 a.m. Pacific time here in Las Vegas. Good to see everybody. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up before we begin here. That helps this get spread out over YouTube. And what do you think about Black Friday? A little disappointing or not some great deals? There are some good deals here. I'm going to share some of the best laptop deals I guess we can find. We'll do it in real time. We're going to look at HP, Lenovo, Dell, Best Buy here in the US, Amazon, we'll do Samsung, and then we'll see from there. But hopefully you can find some good deals. If you found some good deals, let me know in the comment section below or in the chat, of course, if you're watching this live, and we can maybe get some good deals spread out to our community. But some of you might have already bought your holiday gifts or laptops if you were waiting and you wanted to see what deals they are. Some of you might be disappointed. You may say, hey, there are not some great deals this year. Some of you might think there are some good deals. I don't know. I'm just going to go with what we looked at here on the channel and then see what the prices are, see if it's worth it, and then we can go from there. What do you say? So let's say hello to Guilherme from France. Hello. Good to see Carl once again. Yeah, thank you, Carl. Yeah, hit the like button. And let's see, best reviewer on the internet. Thank you, Steele. I appreciate it. Let's wait a little bit here. Let's just see. We got 24 of you already here. And I just want to get to hopefully 30 people, and then we can at least get started here. Hope everybody, again, like I said, had a good Thanksgiving. We had a good Thanksgiving here. I made a turkey. It came out really, really good, actually. And it's been pretty good so far. So a lot of stuff coming up on the channel. Now we have CES coming in January. I have a lot of press briefings already set. I got meetings set with some of the big names. We're going to see what's coming in 2023. And of course, I'll bring you all that stuff. Good to see Carlo here. And we've got Abdul Nasser. All right. And we got Rishi. So you like the Lenovo Yoga 7i 16 with the ARC graphics. So I talked about this, I think, on the last stream, I think I did. First of all, I did review the Yoga 7i, 16-inch. It's on my channel. It's actually doing pretty well. But I didn't check out the ARC graphics. Now, in fact, I have not received a laptop this year with ARC graphics because none were ever sent to me. Either we had the RTX graphics on some of these laptops, or we had integrated Iris Xe graphics, or we had Radeon graphics with AMD. So NVIDIA graphics, obviously, we've talked about ad nauseum, but no ARC graphics from Intel, which is supposed to compete, obviously, with it's supposed to be something better, I should say, than the Iris Xe graphics, and from what I hear, it is. But again, I have not received anything with ARC graphics, and that is telling. I don't think the numbers are there. I think there was a lot of hype around it, but I don't know if it ever lived up to the hype. And it's very telling that none of the brands or the OEMs sent me a laptop with Intel ARC graphics. I mean, I would think I would have gotten one by now. I know William, I don't know if he's here, but William, who's a moderator on the channel, William Cohen, he has the HP Spectre X316, and that, of course, has the ARC graphics. That particular one he has. Good to see Robert. Hope you're having a great Thanksgiving weekend here. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We've got Burned here. Good to see you. And who else do we have here? Okay, so let's check out some of the deals here for 2022 for Black Friday. And you can see here, we've got HP's website here. And according to their website, they say you can save up to 72% on the doorbuster deal. So why don't we get right to it? We can put myself down there and let's get right to it. So HP ZBook Studio G8 is now on sale for $1,409. You're saving $3,654. So the ZBook G8, I believe, was last year, right? I think we're up to G9. That's a massive savings. And if you're looking for a professional workstation type of device with the Wolf Pro security, that might be your ticket. Now, here's one that might interest some of our people here. This is the HP Envy Laptop 17. And again, just check out the link if you're interested in any of this in the description below. So if you are going to get it, might as well go through my link. That would help me out, actually help the channel out, support the channel, and I would much greatly appreciate it. Okay, so HP Envy Laptop 17. So this is the one with the Core i5 1240p. So the P series, as we know, has 12 cores, right? So that's 8 efficiency cores. Well, actually, the Core i5, let me see here. Hold on. We can actually look it up from Intel here. So the Core i5 1240p, which I've reviewed, actually. I've reviewed devices with that. Yeah, 12 cores, 4 performance, 8 efficiency cores. Okay, that's what I thought. Same as the 1260p, although that would be the i7. So this is on sale for $649.99, and that's actually pretty good. $649.99, a very popular laptop. I didn't check out this year's version. It's basically the same as last year with the 11th gen that I reviewed. Did very well on the channel. I just didn't get a chance this year. Maybe I might still before the year's out. But check this out. You're getting, looks like you're getting here 8 gigabytes of RAM. But if you customize this, and we can take a look at this. Let's customize it. And you can probably get this at a pretty good deal here. So let's say we want to go with the 1260p. So that's the i7. That's already up to $850, still a good price. Memory, we don't want to do 8 gigabytes. And of course, this is upgradable, by the way. If you want to go 16, you can do 8 and 8. Or you can get the 8 gigabyte model, actually, and you can upgrade it yourself. That's still only $849. But if you go to the 16, that goes to $919 or $920. Still a great deal for this 17-incher. And if you want to, you could upgrade the SSD yourself, or you can add it yourself here, and that would bring it still under $1,000. And what display are we getting here? So this is the 1080p display, but if you want to go up to a higher res display, if you want the touch, this is the without the touch. The touch is only $40, brings it to $1,030. And then, of course, if you want that 4K display I looked at last year, that's the 400 nit display. It's also, I don't believe it's touch, that one. That goes up to a maximum of, you're looking at 1220. So 1220 is not a bad deal when it's all said and done. So if you're interested in the HP Envy 17, very nice all-metal design. Check out my review of it. It's basically the same as last year, except this time you're getting it with the 12th gen processor. And there's some more on that. They're trying to get rid of that, I guess. Push it out the door. HP Pavilion 15T is $599. Let's see, the Spectre X360. So this one, people, pay attention to this one. This is a good one. So I just did my full review of this probably, last week? And I did my unboxing a couple of months ago. And this is one of my favorites, and especially when you're looking at the 2-in-1 convertible category, thin and light. This is the 13.5 inch. This is the silver model, but you can get it here. Let's see, you got the Nightfall Black, which I reviewed, and the Nocturne Blue, which is a pretty color. But the silver, I think, will show the least amount of fingerprints. This is a steal, by the way. This price, $849. And when I did my review last week, it was $899 for the starting price. And again, you can customize it and do all that stuff. So if we went to customize this, we would, so basically the one I did. So let's do the Nightfall Black. And let's go for the 1255U. That's the i7. In fact, let's go to the OLED. Okay. Let's do the OLED. Now, you can get this with 32 gigabytes of RAM, but I'm going to just see the one I have. Again, it comes with 16 as reviewed by me, 1 terabyte. And you can get up to 2 terabytes. And again, that is upgradable by the user, which is always good. McAfee is in there, unfortunately, but you can always remove that, which is what the first thing I do. You can even get Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3, believe it or not. So they're up to 5.3. And I don't know why that's $10 more than the first option. That's also Wi-Fi 6E and Bluetooth 5.3 combo I don't know. Well, whatever. And then let's go back to this one. Let's take off that $10. Comes with the pen. Now, keep in mind this is $1214.99. That was what, $13.50 last week when I reviewed this. This is a good deal. This is a good deal. Yes, it's me. Flamey Jamie, yes. Wow, are you Andrew? Yes, I am. Good to see you. All right, so that is a good deal. So again, if you're in the market for an excellent 2-in-1 convertible laptop, that is one you definitely want to take a look at. So again, just hit the link and go through my link if you want to help support the channel. Super chat, super stickers are open. Memberships help support the channel on a monthly basis. So that was one of the good. So here's another good one. Wow, that's a really good one, actually. The HP EliteBook 840. This is the one with the i7 1255U. Again, U series will do better in terms of battery life, more efficient than the P series, obviously. Less performance, but good for what you need it to do. This is a nice business class laptop, 14-inch G9, so 9th generation. They're really pushing this Wolf Pro security, so meaning you get a lot of extra security features that you might need. And this starts at $1,029. That's, according to this, $1,565 off, $1,565 off. This is a steal if you're looking for an excellent business class laptop. Next, moving on, let's see what else they have. So we did the Spectre, we did the EliteBook. I'm just going through seeing some of the ones that I think might be worthy deals. You got the HP Envy Desktop for $899. Some monitors here. All right, here's another one we took a look at. Let's talk about this. This is the Spectre X360 16-inch. All right, so this one, as you know, is one that we love here on the channel, and for good reason. It's one of the best convertible 16-inch laptops out there. This particular one has a really powerful 45-watt CPU. This is a flash sale, by the way, at $1,050, and it has the i7 12700H. That's 14 cores. That's 8 efficiency cores and 6 performance cores. I've reviewed it. Check it out from my review on my channel. This one is got upgradable RAM. Oh, I'm sorry, upgradable SSD. I don't remember. Yeah, it's onboard RAM. So make sure you get enough RAM. This is 16 gigabytes. Wow, $1,050. That's $600 off. If you're in the market for an HP Spectre X360 16-inch, this is one to go with. Now, this one, and if you want to customize and buy it, let me show you some of the options that this one has. Now, as far as a display, this is the 3K display, 3072 by 1920, 16:10 aspect ratio. This also can come in OLED. That's an additional $160, and you know how much I like OLED. That brings it to $1,209. So we just went from that, and that's a 4K plus or UHD plus resolution, 3840 by 2400. Let's put it to a terabyte of storage. Let's say a terabyte. That brings it to $1,309. Again, you can upgrade the storage yourself. And let's see what else can come with this. Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2. Pen is included. Always good to have that rechargeable MPP 2.0 tilt pen, Microsoft Pen Protocol. $1,309. That's a steal. That's $600 off. And that was shipped on December 12th, for those wondering. This is a flash sale, people, so you have to act if you want to get it. Good day to Montauk Whaler. Good to see you, my friend. And we got 45 of you. Good to see everybody. Just to take a temperature check here. How is everybody doing? Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Looking at the HP laptop deals first. We'll move on to Lenovo, then Dell, Best Buy, and believe we'll do Amazon, then Samsung today. Hope you got some good deals. And if anybody got any good deals, let us know. Let us know if you think it's not been worth it. Maybe we can do a poll here. I haven't done one. Let's see. Can I do it here? Maybe we can do a poll. And we could also do something new, a Q&A. I don't know how this works, but let's do a poll first. Let me do it right now. How would you rate Black Friday 2022? And you say great, meh, meaning eh, and then I can say sucks. All right, I just put up a poll. Okay, how would you rate Black Friday 2022? Great, meh, or sucks? Very simple. Good to see William Cohen here. Happy holiday. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Black Friday to you. I don't know if it's a holiday, but Yochi got his sister an HP NVX 360 13.3 with 8 gigs, i7 U series, $700 at Best Buy. We'll get to Best Buy later on. We have according to SKX, we have a Surface Laptop 4 for €899, 512 gigs, but only 8 gigabytes of RAM. Listen, I told people buy the Laptop 4, not the Laptop 5, right? So pretty interesting. All right, let's go back here. And again, and William, you know this one pretty well. This is the X360 16-inch. This one has the Iris graphics, Iris Xe, I should say, and $600 off that price. That's really good if you need something with a 16-inch display. And again, having a 16-inch display gives you a lot of screen real estate, so that's been pretty good. Let me move down to another deal here, if we can find them here from HP while we're here. So the Pavilion X360, 15 inches, $679. I think we talked about that just a little bit earlier. This is another good one. Again, like I said, for those interested in the 13.5-inch Spectre X360, that's a good one. Let me move back down here. HP Reverb virtual reality headset. I actually have one here. I'm supposed to do a video. I've been late on it. That's on sale for $299. That's $300 off. That's great if you're going to do any kind of virtual reality stuff. So that's a good one, and I'm going to have something on that. Here's one that I reviewed, people, that I really, really liked. I reviewed it early part of the year. That's the HP Envy all-in-one. It's a 34-inch model. And remember, I reluctantly gave that review model back. That's how much I liked it. And this one is on sale for $1,449.99. That's $550 off. And that is crazy. Wow. Good to see Handquake here. The deals are great. Got the 4K OLED Yoga 9i. Very nice. Very nice, Handquake. That's a good one. We'll get to the Lenovo stuff soon, but that's a very good one. Shweta Jai, I'm still confused between the MacBook M2 and the Dell XPS 13 Plus. That's a whole discussion in itself. Listen, if you're in the Mac community, if you're a Mac person, get the Mac. But you know what? I love that futuristic forward type of forward-looking thinking device of the XPS 13 Plus. I've done it ad nauseum. We've done videos on it, live streams. You know what the deal is. I'm an OLED person. You know that, Skay. People know that I'm an OLED. Although IPS will give you a better battery life, I just like OLED. That's just me. All right. Okay. I think you got me confused, Madhur. I'm not Josh. That's a different channel. Get your channel straight. Okay. So this is a good one. Again, Envy all-in-one 34-inch display. Really good on this. This is the i5 model. Again, $1,450. And again, it's very, very good. This is a really nice all-in-one. If you're in the market for it, it's really sleek looking. It's got a gorgeous display. 16-inch. I'm sorry, 16 gigabytes of RAM on this model. That is upgradable. I did a video on this. Again, go to my channel. I did it early part of the year. Very, very good deal. And you can customize this. It's also got the GTX 1650, but you can get it, I think, with a better graphics card if you wanted to. You can go to an i9. I believe I looked at so you can do it up to the i9. I might have done the i7 if I'm not mistaken. Again, I can't remember. Let's put 32 gigabytes of RAM in this. Again, two 16 gigabyte sticks. You've got let's see, 512. Let's add a terabyte in there. So let's say that's up to 1824. Again, this is a very premium all-in-one if that's what you're in the market for. And if actually you can go up to 2 terabytes and they're going to save $100. But again, you could always do it yourself. Now, let's talk about the graphics card. If you go to so I think I had the 3060 in mind, the one I reviewed that I reluctantly gave back. And now look at this. This is still a great deal. You're saving $550, it looks like, across the board. $2,044.99. And this one is very good. Now, if you want to save a little bit on the RTX 3080, which is even better. That one's another additional 460. But I think this is the way we configured it in terms of that review that I did. And again, that's $550 off. So if you're in the market for an excellent premium all-in-one with a 34-inch display, with a really nice display, and I think that display was it a 4K plus? Let me see. The display itself, I'm just trying to remember here. So the chipset, graphics, processor, audio, where's the display? I don't remember the exact, I think if I'm not mistaken, it was a 4K plus, if I'm not mistaken. But somebody remind me, again, I got to look at my video, but the bottom line is this is a good deal. All right, let's move on with that. Let's see, I don't want to miss any of your questions. I appreciate that, Guilherme. Don't hesitate to subscribe. That would be a good thing, people. That would be a good thing. Subscribe to the channel. Why not? We just passed 134 subscribers. 134,000 subscribers. We passed 31 million views. So we're on pace for a record-breaking month. We're on pace to break the 1 million view mark for the month. I don't know if we're going to get it. We're going to be close. We, believe it or not, in the 6 years I've been doing this, I've not hit 1 million views in 1 month. I've gotten close, but this might be the one that takes us over the edge. Let's try to do it. Just share the video, spread it out over your social media. Do whatever you can to help out. I would really appreciate it. Could you suggest some alternatives to the XPS 15? Well, you got the HP Envy 16, which is a very good laptop. I reviewed that. That's a good one from HP. You got the 16 inches you got from Lenovo. Yoga 7i is a good one that I took a look at. I reviewed. The 16-inch model was really good. But again, the Dell XPS 15 9520 has been really good this year. So I'm very happy with that. So let's move on. All right. So those are some good deals so far from HP. Let me see if there's any others before we move on to Lenovo. So you got a printer here. Let me bring it up here. You can get an HP DeskJet printer for $80. How can you go wrong with that? They're good. You get, here's one I did, people. I did it early part of the year as well. This is the Omen 45L gaming desktop. This one's a powerhouse. In fact, one of the best I've seen this year. And this is on sale for $300 off for $1599.99. This is one you want to take a look at. This is the Ryzen model. I looked at the Intel model with the 12th gen and pretty interesting stuff. I didn't get a chance to look at the Ryzen model, but I hear good things. This is another great one. It's got the really great cooling system on it. RTX 3060 on this particular one, but again, you can customize it, get a better graphics card, a lot of upgradability when it comes to that, and really, really good. So again, 15, and you can look at it here, $1599.99 for the Omen 45L. And if you'll get it in time for the holiday season here for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever, or I guess what is the other one, Kwanzaa, ships on December 9th, 2022. And got the HyperX RAM on it. Very good stuff. All the bells and whistles, all the blinking lights, all that crap. It's all there. It's all good. All right. That's some good stuff, my friends. Some good stuff from HP. We got 62 of you gaining momentum here. All right, we can come back to HP in a little bit if we have some time, but let's move on to Lenovo. And I don't know why they did that. Let me go back. So Lenovo, let's shop some of their doorbuster deals here. Okay, people, so let's talk about this one first. This is the X1 Carbon Gen 10. So I want to show you something. Obviously here you can see the X1 Carbon Gen 10 30th anniversary edition here. You can see that there, 30th anniversary, and you can see it here. This thing is pretty nice. Of course, this is a limited edition, 5,000 only made of these. Very nice. This is a 12, I think this is a 1270p i7. This has got integrated Iris Xe graphics, 32 gigabytes of RAM. It's really, really nice. So it's a really good stuff here. Let me get that in focus for you there. Hopefully, there we go. Really, really good laptop. So let's look at this deal here. $1347.60. So this one is 60% off. So if you're in the market for one of the best business-focused clamshells, thin and light, fantastic stuff here, people. This one is really good. You're looking at, for this, the way it's spec'd out right now, it looks like it's the i5 1250p. And again, the 1250p P series means you're going to get the 12 cores, that's 8 efficiency cores and 4 performance cores. So you're going to get a little bit better performance than, say, something like the U series. You got the faster LPDDR5 RAM. You got a terabyte of storage. This is the Full HD Plus model, which will give you the better battery life. This is the touch model, so that's going to be really good. This is the one I reviewed earlier this year when they sent me that X1 Carbon Gen 10. Now, the one I have here, obviously, is the anniversary edition to commemorate ThinkPad's 30th anniversary. 1080p webcam, of course, it's IR. It was really, really good. You're saving 60% off. Right now, $1347. That's a steal, people. That is a steal. I agree, Guillermo. 1 terabyte of storage. This is a steal. So if you're in the market here for a great ultra portable business laptop, or you don't even have to be business use, this is a great all-arounder. This is going to be great for an average consumer who does traveling, who wants a really great keyboard experience. I love this keyboard. Now, of course, I changed out the track point as part of that 30th anniversary edition. They give you some throwback track points to commemorate the colors there, throwback ThinkPad colors. If you didn't see that video, check it out. It's over on my channel, 30th anniversary. But again, the regular one, which is on sale here, really good. And I think even the 30th anniversary might even be on sale. So pretty nice stuff. And what was that? There was a Black Friday coupon that you can put in on there. I don't know if it's flashed on your screen, but we'll probably get that back in a moment. Now, if for those that want last year's model, that's on sale for $999. That's $1,000, people. That's pretty good. And again, that was still a good one last year. So for those, it didn't change that much year to year. So for those that want even more savings, check out this one. Again, X1 Carbon Gen 9. For even more savings. Again, you're getting a lot of the same features, 16:10 aspect ratio. You're getting all that. So that's a good one, people. That is a good one. And we've got growing amount of viewers here today. We've got it up to 68 people. The links in the BF deals, Black Friday deals are in the description. Thank you, Guillermo. Yeah, I agree, Robert. It's very nice. How about the Yoga 9i? So I don't know. I know I did post last week when I did that Best Buy promotion that I did on my channel. It was really at $11.99. I think that was a steal for that Yoga 9i 2.8K. So let's see if we can find it here, because I know a lot of you like it. This is annoying, these pop-ups for the chat. I don't need to chat with them. We'll get to this 7i in a moment. That's 16-inch. You see it right there. Let me put it on here. Let me get to Let me look for Lenovo Yoga 9i. Let's see what comes up. So doorbuster, people, here we go. This is a doorbuster, Lenovo 9i for $1182.19. So what are we getting here? This is the mica color. Which one is this is my question. So this is an 11th gen, but if you caught the one I did last week, I don't think it's still on sale, but I could be wrong. We'll try to find it. This is 11th gen. If you're looking for last year's 11th gen, this is a good one with the mica color. That one had the 11th gen, 1185 G7. Let's see if we can find another one here. Let's see. Here's a Storm Gray, $16.99. I don't think it's on sale. So last week it was. So if you caught that early Black Friday last week, you were lucky. This is a good one. And this one has I believe the 12th gen here. Yep, the 1260p. This one last week, and it had the 2.8K display. This is the 1080p, but for the 2.8K OLED, that was a steal. Hopefully some of you took advantage of that. All right, let's go back to Lenovo's Black Friday sales here. And here's the next one. So for those wondering, I think we had a quick one earlier. Somebody asked about the ARC graphics. Well, the one with the ARC graphics, probably why you're asking, that 16-inch Yoga 7i, which I reviewed. I didn't review the one with the graphics in terms of the ARC graphics, but I did the Yoga 7i with, I think, integrated Iris Xe. I don't remember, but check it out on my channel. This one is $999. This is a steal. So let's see what our options are. 12700H. Again, that's a 45-watt CPU with 14 cores. That's 8 efficiency cores, 6 performance cores. You got the 2.5K display. That's 2560 by 1600. Touch, of course. Low blue light filter, 400 nit display. And that's 60 hertz. So that's the ARC graphics. Let me see if we can customize it. No, this looks like a ready to go, ready to ship on this one. And that's a steal at $999. That's a savings of $580. So that is pretty good. Yes, the Spectre, Bernardo, we looked at when we started earlier in the stream, the Spectre X360 is still a steal. I agree. Check it out. Check it out. Let's take a look at our poll. All right, let's take a look at our poll here. So I asked you earlier, how would you rate the Black Friday 2022? Are these deals good? 37% of you said great. 49% said meh. And 14% said suck. So I think we're in between here, right? We're in between. 43 votes are in. All right. So pretty interesting stuff. Let me have some coffee here. All right. Good to see one bad van here. It's hard to distinct when Black Friday really begins. I swear they've made more like a Black Friday month, and I agree with that. You really don't know. For instance, a good case in point here would be last week when I posted my early Black Friday deals in conjunction and partnership with Best Buy, where we saw the Yoga 9i 2.8K display OLED for $11.99. Hopefully those people took advantage of that. I don't think Best Buy still has that. We'll check it out when we get to the Best Buy segment today on this live stream. So check it out. Coffee isn't strong enough for me anymore. Yeah, well, hopefully this is making me awesome here, this coffee here. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. We had a great one yesterday, and so now we're dealing with Black Friday. Back to work, for me at least, doing this stuff. And good to see everybody. I love being able to interact with the community. Now, according to Guilherme, the Black Friday deals in the U.S. are better than the European counterparts. Well, that's unfortunate. I wish you guys over across the pond do get better deals as well, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, Best Buy deal no longer live, Handquake. Thank you. Yeah, it's that was a deal. I told you people to jump on that one. Again, 2.8K OLED. That was a good one. That was a 1260p on that one. According to One Bad Van, not sure how it is in the US, but in Canada, TELUS has the iPhone 12 for $5 a month and 13 for $10 a month. That's a good deal for Canada, so that's been pretty good. Let's see what else you have here. So let's go back here. So the Yoga 9i from last year for the Yoga 7i this year's is over at Lenovo for $999. That's a pretty good deal. All right, moving right along. This is a good one here. The ThinkPad, let's go right here. The ThinkPad T14s Gen 2 for $899. And this one is showing a savings of $2,030. Let me explain why these are such massive savings here. Well, these are really, I think, not when they're saying they're saving $2,000, that's off the initial suggested price, but that's not the real price, people. We know that the real price is probably half of that, but just they're making it look like you're getting a little bit more savings than you really are. But nonetheless, at $899 for this one, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And again, V Pro, meaning if you're a business user, get that extra security features that V Pro brings. 14-inch display here, fingerprint integrated with the power button, all that stuff. You know the stuff, the security features. And that's a solid business laptop. So for $899, that's a good deal. All right, X1 Carbon Gen 9, we talked about. The Legion 5i Gen 7, I looked at this with the RTX 3070. Did I look at this earlier? I know I have a video coming on this on the 5i Pro, but this is the 5i. This is a good deal if you're in a gaming mood here and want to get a gaming laptop for $1749.99. That's a good deal. You get the Lenovo Smart Wireless Earbuds. Those are good. I have some white ones. Maybe I can do a giveaway on those. I have a couple of white ones that Lenovo gave me. Then you have the Lenovo Legion K300 RGB gaming keyboard for only $30. That's 40% off. ThinkBook 15 Gen 4. That's $780. That's also a nice discount. There's another good mouse from Logitech, the MX Anywhere 2S. That's $35. Now, I'm using this one. This is the original MX Master. I still use it like 6 years now. It's been pretty good. But you can get that 2S on sale. So pretty good. I'm just trying to look through here. So the biggest one, I think, was the X1 Carbon Gen 10. Here's the Yoga 6, another popular one on the channel with that dark teal. This is the aluminum top, not with that fabric top that we looked at. This one is $529.99. That's a savings of $370. So for those interested in a nice medium or mid-tier, I would say, all-arounder convertible, the Yoga 6 is a good deal. And that people have been very happy with the Yoga 6. Now, this is the aluminum top, not the fabric one. And I think the aluminum is going to be better long-term. But again, the fabric one was pretty nice as well in terms of the looks. Long-term, I don't know, but we'll see. ThinkBook means not a Chromebook, but it's a small to medium business focused laptop. So it's in between the Yoga line or the IdeaPad line and the ThinkPad line. So it's a ThinkBook that's geared towards small to medium businesses. They have some pretty good stuff there. All right, let me get back to where I was. Let's see, on Lenovo, with 67 of you watching, so that's good to see you. Again, the big one I'm taking away from Lenovo here is this one. And that one is a really good deal. So again, don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. Okay, so let's go back. And there are some flash sales, so you're going to have to keep looking at this stuff. There are some flash sales going on. Okay, what's going on here? Let's go back here. Let's see if there's any others from Lenovo, and we'll move over to Dell. Let me just take a look here. We got all the good stuff. If you see something you want me to look at, let me know also in the chat. And I think those are the best ones. So we're going to move on, I think, to Dell next. Yeah, so those look like that. So and by the way, the Legion 5 Pro Gen 7 also on sale, but that's a little more expensive, the Pro line, 24.29. I'll have more to say on that very soon because I have it here. Okay, so let's move over to Dell. Okay. And I'll get to your comments and questions. We'll go back. We could even do a Q&A. And I don't even know how this works here. Let me see here. There's something called the start answer viewer questions live. So start a Q&A. All right, I'm not going to start it now, but maybe towards the end we could. I don't know how that works. That's something new that I noticed. Okay, let's get right to it. So Black Friday's here according to Best Buy, to Dell. So let's talk about the XPS 13 because that's one that's been causing a lot of, I don't know about controversy, but this one is the i7 1250U. So this is the main one. This is not the plus one. This is the standard one, the 9315, and that has a starting price of $999. So that's, according to this, $350 off. So if you're in the market for an XPS 13, and I reviewed it, it's doing very well in terms of views on the channel, check it out. This is the one that you want to check out. For $999, what are you getting? So again, that's an XPS 13. You're going to get that premium quality. You're also going to get the function row that you don't get, a physical function row that you don't get on the XPS 13 Plus. For those that didn't like that, that capacitive row that they put in there, this has a physical shutter. It has physical keys. In fact, I probably have it here somewhere. In fact, I do have it right here. It's a little dirty, but I have the umber color. So the umber color's here. We can get a good look at it here. And for those wondering what the keyboard looks like on this, and again, this is for $999. I don't know if you can get it in this color, but you can see it here. It has a physical row here. This umber color is like a wine color. It's actually better, really good. This is a really nice laptop. I don't know if I have any juice on it, but we'll try to boot it up. It might need to be charged. But one of the things you're going to miss on this, of course, is the fact that you don't get a headphone jack over here. You don't get any USB-A ports. You just get the two Thunderbolt 4 USB Type-C ports. You can see it here. You can see it there. So again, really, really good stuff here, okay? So for those that want the XPS 13, this is on sale right now for $999. Now, let's see if you can get it in the different colors. I'm just curious here. So this deal is for, it looks like, for the sky color, which is gorgeous. I looked at that sky color earlier this year. It's like a grayish blue, and it looks like it's for the sky color. Let's see all the tech specs here. Yeah, this case is sky. So it's pretty good, pretty good. So the limitations on this, of course, just so you know, soldered RAM, soldered SSD. It's all in the motherboard. Now, there's some positives to that and some negatives. Positives, they're able to get it really thin. Obviously, negative is you cannot open this up and upgrade it. You can open it up, but you can't upgrade any of the RAM, of course not, which any thin and light at this point you can't for the most part. And the SSD is not upgradable. So that's one of the limitations of this one. Whereas in the XPS 13 Plus, you can upgrade the SSD. I showed it in the video. So really, really good stuff. Let's move on. That's a good deal. $999 for that sky color. I like it. I like it, people. Oops, wrong one. Okay, let's move on here. Let's go to the next one. And the Inspiron 15. So this one is, let's do this second one. There's one for $379 and there's one for $599. So the one for the U series is the one $599. That's the more modern one. That's this year's model. The Inspiron 15. Again, this is a nice 15-inch mid-ranger, and for that price, you can't go wrong. And getting a 12th gen U series processor, and I looked at that, but that deal is already sold out according to Dell. So for those that didn't jump on it, unfortunately, that one is done. So here's another XPS 13, but this one is for $749. What the hell? Why is this one so cheap? Let's see what we're getting here. Oh, this is the i5 as opposed to the i7. This is the 1230U. This is the one I reviewed, actually, because I had the i5 1230U when I originally bought it, not the unit that they gave me, but this one is also the sky color. And this one has 8 gigabytes of RAM, which here in 2022, but for $749, that's not a bad deal, people. So for those of you interested in XPS 13 here for 2022, the 9315, that's one you might want to jump on. So the G15 gaming laptop, I actually have this here. I'm going to be reviewing this. This is on sale for $799. Stay tuned. I have a video on this coming. This is $350 off. So that's a pretty good deal. There's a Dell monitor, by the way, a 24-inch monitor for $80. Check it out. It's over there. All right, let's talk XPS 15. Let's see what we got going. One of my favorites, and I actually have it here somewhere. So I think this is the one. Yeah, this is the i7 rather. So this is the XPS 13. And we can put this to the side. So XPS 15 rather. So I actually have this here. So this one is the 9520. And you can see this is the silver on the top there and the carbon fiber deck. You can see it here. Really good stuff. Let me see. I don't know if it's any juice on it, but you've seen the display. It's absolutely gorgeous on this. It's the OLED display. And then, of course, you can look at it over here. Let's go to this. Let's go to this one. So you can see it here. So what I like about the XPS 15, besides having that gorgeous 3.5K OLED display, it has a really good, solid all metal build. There's no flex or give in the chassis. Really rock solid. Not too heavy for a 15-inch laptop. It's got a little heft to it in the sense that it has I believe, an RTX 3050 Ti, I think, in this one or something like that. Gorgeous touchscreen display. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. You can see it here. But again, I don't know. Move that mouse out of the way. I don't know if I have any juice in it. Don't think I do. Let me see if I can plug this in real quick. And I just want to show you this display because it's really good. And if this is on sale right now, which it is, for $13.99, but this will get you the full HD plus display, which will this will do better on battery life. And you can see it here. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. One of my favorites here for 2022. Again, touch display. Let me put that off. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is an OLED display and brightness is over 500 nits or something to that effect. Very, very good stuff here. It's a 500 nit display. Or the OLED, I think, is 400 nits. The IPS is 500. But I got a little bit, I think, over 400 nits. Really good for an OLED display. And OLED, of course, you get the really deep blacks and all that stuff. You know the deal, people. You know the deal on it. So that's what's good about that. Really, really good stuff. So hope you're liking the stream here, people. So according to Akash, we got a super chat. We'll get to that in a moment. XPS 15 is good, but it is too expensive. I buy 4 PCs for developer team, and I have $2,000 budget for each one. Okay. Well, right now it's on sale for $13.99 as configured. Over at the Best Buy site, over at the Dell site. And our first super chat of the day, Bradley Cochran, thank you. And that is a $10 super chat. Aunt Mark, my middle name, but that's okay. What do you think about, let me put it back on there. What do you think about the MacBook Pro 16 M1 Pro for teaching, work, and school? It's good. It's good. I'm using to live stream here. I'm not using that one. I was using the 14-inch, but I was using the Intel 16-inch. But as you can see here, I'm using the Mac Studio, and I'm actually liking it. It's been working out pretty well. So as far as Bradley getting a MacBook Pro 16 with the M1 Pro, I think you'll be okay with that if you especially get a good deal on it. We're going to look at Best Buy, see what they have on those. So stay tuned. So that was the Dell. For those that were wondering on the XPS 15, let me plug this one back in. So if you want to get a Dell XPS 15, one of the best premium flagships, there it is. And right now it's $13.99. That is $500 off on this Black Friday deal over at Dell. So if you want to get that deal, that's the i7. That might be one to go with. And that's going to get you the RTX 3050. It's going to get you 16 gigabytes of RAM. And that is upgradable by the user, I believe. Is it? I don't remember. I think it is. Yes, it's upgradable. And you can also upgrade the SSD. It's got an 86 watt hour battery. I did a very good review on that one. So check it out. All right. Now, for those that are in the Alienware, I have this one here also from Dell. That's coming up in the next week. This one is the M17 R5 Gaming. It's got $450 off. I'm not showing it to you. I should be showing you these deals. I forgot to change the camera there. This one is now $16.99. Okay, $16.99. All right, and I have that coming. So those wanting a Dell 32-inch curved monitor, $319. That's a good deal. Here's more XPS 13 2-in-1 stuff. Okay, so I just did this, and by the way, people, this one did fantastic on the channel. Let me put that like that. So this one, in the unboxing first look video, I got over 180,000 views so far, and in the first couple of weeks or so, 3 weeks maybe. And then the second video is over 40,000 for the review. So a lot of interest in this topic. Now, whether you like it or not, well, that's up to you. But one thing that can't be denied is the savings you're getting over a Surface Pro 9. So let's take a look at this. So this one is now $1,099. What does this get you? So this should give you everything in the package, right? The keyboard and the pen, the XPS stylus. Let's just make sure. Let's see what we get here. So if I get this deal, let's see all the specs here. So you're getting that i5 1230U. That's the one I reviewed. It's in that beautiful sky color also that we looked at. 13-inch 3:2 display, 3K resolution they're calling it. Really, it's 2880 by 1920, 3:2 aspect ratio, Gorilla Glass thickness, 500 nit display. The display is gorgeous. 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is good. LPDDR4X, not the faster LPDDR5X. 512 gigabytes of storage, again, not upgradable. Wi-Fi 6E, Bluetooth 5.2, and it's a sky color, okay? And hopefully this also, this should be, if I'm not mistaken, comes with the folio cover and the pen at that price. So, but I don't know. I just want to make sure. Let me see if I get this deal. If we click on that, let's go here. So let's see. Let's proceed to the cart. I'm just curious. I'm now in line to complete my purchase. Uh-oh. But let's see. What does it tell you what you're getting? I'm pretty sure you get the keyboard folio and the pen, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, what we can do, let me do this, Dell. Let's go see if we can configure it and see if it's the same price so we can know what we're getting here. So if we go to the XPS 13 2-in-1, so i5, 16, 512, and yes, so 1099. Yeah, so that's the same deal. So that's the deal. That's the deal. So for those that are interested in an XPS 13 2-in-1, which I reviewed a couple of weeks ago, doing really well, as I mentioned, that's the one to go with. We got another super chat. I think these are rupees from Mador. Okay. 40, is that 40 rupees from Mador? Hi, AMD, Max 2000, Java, Python, developer, the cloud. Look at the try the ThinkPad X1 Extreme Gen 5, maybe. Maybe that might be something you want to look at. Look at did you say the Dell was too expensive for you, even on sale? Let us know. But I appreciate that super chat. But let us know what, I guess that's your needs. Try the X1 Extreme Gen 5. That was a good one I just looked at. All right. High prices. Well, it just depends on what you're looking for, right? All right, let's go back to see what other deals we get. And thank you for that super chat, Mador. So here's some more. So here's the plus. So we looked at the plus. Let me see if I have it here. Yeah, so you're going to like this. So this is the plus. We can take the 15 off. So this is the 13 plus. And you can see here, capacitive row, absolutely fantastic haptic touchpad here without any delineation. So it's between the space bar there. It's actually worked out really well. I don't know if I have juice on this one. This one is the full HD plus model, but you can get it with an OLED 3.5K, I believe. So this one is on sale, and I can try to turn it on for you. This one's on sale for, let's see, $13.99. That's $500 off, and that's for the that's for the 3.5K OLED model. Wow, that's a good deal, people. So if you're in the market for the OLED model of this, although the full HD is really good, and by the way, in real life, this is not flashing. This is because of the camera. So just for those wondering, this is an absolutely gorgeous display. Now, these are the capacitive rows here. These are the capacitive. This is the capacitive row. So you don't get physical buttons, but you get this row here. Really, really good stuff. I actually like it. Not bad. Doesn't work bad. It's not a problem for me. But this is where the star of it. This is a really nice haptic touchpad. You can see it here. Really, really responsive. I'm really happy with this. So very, very good stuff. Now, if you can get this OLED model, this is not the OLED model, but you can get the OLED model for $13.99. That's a pretty good deal, people. That's $500 off. That's pretty good. So that's a premium flagship, new for 2022. Okay. Okay. So next up is okay, that's that one, and then of course that one you can get in the platinum or this graphite, which we have here. This is the graphite model, and you can see it here. A little dirty here. Again, it'll show more fingerprints than the graphite model, than the platinum model rather. So let me just wipe it, and you can see it here. Beautiful laptop, beautiful. This is the graphite, looks really good. It's very thin, very light. OLED is better depending on what you prefer, correct. Okay. Yeah, Evan, I agree with that. Okay. So let's go back to here. The 30th anniversary. Okay. Let's go back to here. And did I turn that off? Let's go back to Dell. Let's go to Black Friday, PC deals. So far we saw pretty good deals for the XPS 13 Plus. The gaming laptop looks like it's sold out. That's what I'm going to be reviewing. XPS 15 we looked at. XPS 13 Plus with the OLED 3.5K we looked at. There's some good stuff. Now, this is the OLED, by the way, for those wondering, on the XPS 15 9520. This one is the OLED, 3.5K OLED. That's the one I just looked at. This is $18.99. So again, these are premium flagships, still expensive, but a lot better than what they were selling it for. That's for sure. You got the Dell 32-inch curved gaming monitor, 32 inches. That's $199. That's a pretty good deal. And let's see if there's any other good deals. Okay, so here's one I looked at, very popular on the channel, the Inspiron 16 2-in-1. And this one is pretty interesting. So under $1,000, $949.99. And this one has the i7 1260p, so that has the 12 cores, 8 efficiency cores, 4 performance cores. And this one has 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is upgradable. I believe this is upgradable. Go to my video. 87 watt hour battery, which is a nice size battery. This has the Iris Xe graphics. We talked about that. This is a full HD plus display. This one is 300 nits of brightness. This is a good deal. $949. That's $300 off, people. That's a pretty good deal. So for those that didn't see it, check out my review of that. That might be one to take a look at. All right, we'll get to your comments and questions in a little bit. Let's just keep going. I'm trying to see another one here that you might like. So here's one, also the 16-inch Inspiron 2-in-1 that I looked at. This one is only $699. So this one is the i5 U series. So that was the P series. This is the U series. So if you want to save more money, even better battery life, this is one to go with. This one is the 1235U. And this one is only $699. That's $300 off. That's a pretty good deal. So that is the Dell stuff so far we've found. And there's some Vostro stuff, wireless mouse and keyboard. You know, just go through it. Just go through it. And then also, let's see here. Here's one I looked at, the Dell Latitude 7420, one of my favorite business. It's a premium one, actually. It's pretty good. Actually, I did the 9420, but the 7420 is a very good one as well. That's on sale for $1,079. So that one has the eyes. This is from last year. So this is the 1185 G7. Okay, that's a big slash in terms of the price. All right, so moving on. So here's another popular one on the channel. This is the Inspiron 16. This is the clamshell version, right? So we looked at the 2-in-1. We looked at the clamshell. This is what it is. $1299. What are you getting for $1299? Okay, you're getting that beautiful 3K display we looked at, 3072 by 1920, 16:10 aspect ratio. It's got the NVIDIA RTX 3060 GPU. That's very good. So if you want to get productivity work done, graphics work is going to be good. Video editing is going to be good on this. Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve. It's got a nice processor, the Core i7 12700H, 45 watt CPU, 14 cores. We've already gone over that. This is on sale for $1299.99. That's $500 off the initial asking price. That's another popular one on my channel. That's we got 72 of you watching, so pretty good. All right, keep moving along here, people. We got a lot to cover here today. So let me just looking through here. Just if anything fancies your interest or piques your interest, let me know. Piques your interest and let me know. So this one is the 16-inch laptop. We just looked at a higher end version. This one is the i7 12700H. This one has the 3050 Ti, so it's a little less in terms of the graphics, but it's still a good one nonetheless. This is only $1199.99, so that's $400 off. And this one is a good deal here, people. I like this one. This is only $1199. So if you're in the market for that really good, and I called this the almost XPS 16 last year, and for good reason. So we'll check out more stuff here. So a lot of good stuff from Dell so far. I like what I'm seeing here. So here's another one I reviewed, the XPS desktop. If you didn't check out that review, if you're looking for a desktop in the XPS line, well, this is your ticket. It's on sale for $1199. So check it out. And this is the one I looked at, the Core i7 12700. I thought the performance was good. This has got the RTX 3060 on this one. Very, very good. It's upgradable, as I showed. Very good stuff. All right. So a lot of deals, people. A lot of deals. All right. So I think we're done with Dell for now. Here's the Inspiron. This is a nice budget all-in-one. If you're looking for an Inspiron all-in-one, this is actually a pretty good one. $1199. And this is a 12th Gen U series. Is good for a student and for just a general purpose all-in-one to have in the house. I think that's pretty good. All right. So that's Dell, people. Let's take a little break here for 1 second. Let me get some coffee. How's everybody doing? We got 64 of you watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Let's get this spread out over YouTube. Trying to find you good deals here. Let's see how the live stream is doing. We're going to move over to Who are we doing next? Let's see here. What do I have on? Let's do who do we want to do Best Buy next, or do we want to do Samsung? We did HP, we did Lenovo, we did Dell, but now it's time to do. Let's go to Best Buy. Let's do the Best Buy deals. All right, so here we go. We did Lenovo, Snoop. We did that. We already did Lenovo. We did it earlier in the stream. Just rewind. Okay. No problem. Okay, let's talk laptop deals Black Friday at Best Buy. So Best Buy, we'll see. This is going to be some interesting stuff. So these are some of the cheap stuff here. Here's here's the Envy, HP Envy 2-in-1. This is the X360. Let's see what we get here. For $649.99, that's $400 off. This is the Intel model, i7. I reviewed this earlier this year. It did very well on the channel. And that's a good deal. $649.99. Let's see the specifications here. i7. They don't tell you. I believe it's the U series on that if I did it. 1920 by 1200. Yes. You could also get this in OLED. Is this the OLED? I don't think this is the OLED. I think this is the IPS, but I could be wrong. I know we did one with OLED. Was that the X360 from Envy? I can't remember. My God, it's been so many things this year. But that's one for $649.99. That might be one for you to check out. Okay, so that is pretty good. That's the i7 on that one. That's one deal we found already here. Victus 15.6-inch laptop from HP is $479.99. That's $320 off. For those MacBook Air fans, this is the M1 for $799. Okay? So $799 also is over at Amazon. We'll talk Amazon a little bit. But that's $799 Black Friday deal. That's $200 off the $999 asking price. Here's the problem. So here's the problem with this one. Yeah, it's good. M1 we know is great 2 years ago. 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 non-upgradable RAM, SSD rather. So if you're in that market, $799 is a very competitive. It's a good price, right? But there are some limitations. You may want to go to the M2 if you're looking for a MacBook Air. I don't know. That's just me. All right, moving right along, we have the Surface Pro 7 Plus from a couple of years ago. That's $599 with the type cover. Wow. That's a pretty good deal, people. For those that want a Surface Pro device, it's a modern device. It's still within a year and a half, 2 years. And that one is $599.99, and that includes that keyboard cover. Unlike the Surface Pro 9, which is a very expensive proposition. I went over that in the video. Okay, in the video that I did on the Surface Pro 9. Right, it was like a weird thing that RAM they were using. Right. All right, so moving right along. Here's a Spectre. We looked at it over at the HP Black Friday deal. Now this one is $1149. This one is in that blue. That nocturne blue we love. This is the Spectre X360 2-in-1 convertible laptop, 16-inch, 3K plus display. So we looked at this one. This is one we really like. $500 off Best Buy Black Friday deal, $1149.99. So this one comes with, let's see the specifications here. So this is the 12th gen. I don't know which one is this. This one is the 16-inch, 16 gigabytes of RAM. See, I don't like what Best Buy, they don't give you all the specs here. So this is the 3K plus display. This has, which is the Retina display, they're calling it. I don't know why they call it Retina. This is not Apple. This is the i7. I believe this is the H. Here it is, 12700H. This is a good deal. This is a good deal. Let's see the graphics. So the graphics on this is Intel Iris Xe. So this doesn't have a discrete GPU, but again, this is a great 16-inch convertible laptop. That's $500 off. The ZBook Fury is a professional grade workstation class laptop, and that's a pretty good deal actually if you're looking for a workstation. XPS with 32 gigabytes of RAM, 12900H is 2649 euros. Wow, that is expensive. No problem. Good to see Michael Brewer's here. I'm glad this channel helped you out before I bought my recent yoga. Good to know that. I'm glad, Michael. 8.7% in Vegas. Nevada was bad. What do you mean? The taxes? Yeah. The sales tax? Yeah. So yeah, they got 20%. Oh, wow. That is bad. You're right, Handquake. That is bad. Evan's telling us about a Dell 14-inch monitor. The C1422H was marked down. That's good. Michael Brewer, is it silent? Does it have fan noise? I don't know which one you're talking about. Let's get moving here. So, yeah, 8.7% here in Vegas in terms of sales tax, 20% in France. That's pretty bad, actually. That's pretty bad. We thought we had it bad here, right, Handquake? All right. So, getting back to business here. So, $1149.99 for that 16-inch convertible X360, is a flagship. Okay. So, for those that are waiting for that one, there you go. That's a deal you want to take advantage of. Chromebook, I'm not going to talk about. All right. So speaking of the M2, how did this happen? Hold on. So we're going to do the M2 MacBook Air. Let's get it here. Where did I just see it? So this is that 13.6-inch display. I reviewed this. This is the 8 gigabyte model with 256. Again, I just feel like 8 gigabytes in 2022 is just, as we're ending 2022, just too little now. Even on the MacBooks, which work fine. And again, these are passively cooled, the MacBook Airs, so meaning there's no fan in this one. So for those that need passive, that want a silent experience, this is a good one to look at. It's on sale for $1,049. That's $150 off the initial $1,200 asking price. That's pretty good. All right. My throat is getting a little bit scratchy here. All right. So for those wanting an M2 MacBook Air, there you go. You get $150 off. Surface Pro 8. So this one is a device only. This is $999. So if you watch my Surface Pro 9 video, you know that I told you buy the Surface Pro 8. Don't get the Surface Pro 9. There's not much of an upgrade. And I still hold by that. And with this sale, you're looking at $999. That gets you 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is good. 256 gigs of SSD storage, which is upgradable, as I showed in the video. This is not a bad deal. The only thing you're not getting with this, though, is the keyboard cover. So let's see if we can find one with one. I don't know if we will, but who knows. So for those that want an Intel-based iMac, that's on sale for $1699. That's $600 off with that 5K Retina display. That only has 8 gigabytes of memory, but I believe that is upgradable. So that's one you might want to look at. Again, those are being phased out, of course. They don't make them in Intel anymore. They're going with the M1 Pro or M1 Max in those, I believe. So let's keep moving right along here. See if Best Buy has anything else that's good. The NVX 360 15-inch is $799. We looked at it. We looked at this on our channel, but I think I looked at the AMD. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you could probably find something over at Amazon, as my Amazon assistant is telling us. But we'll get to Amazon in a moment. But as you can see here, $799. That's $300 off, and that is a popular one. Of course, everybody is really interested in the NVX 360, partly because of the price and performance ratio, what you're getting. That's not a bad deal, people. So check that out if you're in the market for an NVX 360 15-inch. It's there. Okay. So here's another one, the MacBook Pro 14. I actually have this one in my bag. This one is the 16 gigabytes of RAM, 512. I think I actually have this model. This was originally $1999. And we now have it $400 off, $15.99. Actually, this is what I paid. So this is not really a deal special for Black Friday. I actually got it. I actually got this deal about a couple of months ago. So this is not a deal. But for those that are interested in, it's a great laptop for what I needed to do. The M1 Pro worked out really good on that. So I'm very happy with that, especially saving $400. That's even better. So moving right along, here's the Surface Pro 9. So this was originally $15.99. We're now looking at $13.99. And this is $200 off. This is for the 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 upgradable SSD, as we talked about. This is the graphite model, and this is the device only. That means you're not getting the signature keyboard cover or the Slim Pen 2, which will add another $280. So very expensive. Look at the Surface Pro 8, in my opinion. That's the Intel model. Moving right along, we're looking at the 16-inch M1 Pro. This is the MacBook Pro with 1 terabyte of storage. And this one is a space gray model. This one is on sale for $500 off for $21.99. So $21.99 is a pretty good deal for a very good laptop, obviously. That has the M1 Pro chip. If you're in the Mac ecosystem, Apple ecosystem, it might be a good deal to look at. This is another one I looked at, the Surface Laptop 5. This one is on sale for $200. And this one is pretty good in terms of not much of an upgrade over last year is what I should say. But let me just send a message here. Hold on. So I told you, look at the Surface Laptop 4, and I still hold by that because the Surface Laptop 5, not much of an upgrade. But with $200 off, this is the Platinum model. 8 gigabytes of RAM is just not enough anymore. That's not upgradable. And 256 gigs, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Laptop 5 as a value proposition this year. So, you know, I just don't think it's the one you want. If you want a laptop, Surface laptop, go for the Laptop 4. Okay. Boy, this is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. Got 58 of you watching. How many likes do we have? I don't even know. We got 50 likes. All right. So let's go back to our poll. And so we have 97 votes, almost 100 here. I asked you, how would you rate Black Friday 2022? 36 of you said it was great. 49% meh. And 15% said sucks. So it's in between, sort of. So not great, not terrible either. So according to Michael Brewer, he's saying there's a lot more marketing material that is trying to appeal to that type of user. So they may have made progress recently with the new OS and app versions. Okay. I'm coming in midstream, so it's hard for me to pick up what was said there. Let's see what else we got here. We're over an hour and 20 minutes, so let's keep moving. So we can do a Q&A. I want to try this at the end. I don't know this feature here. We can do a Q&A. I don't know what that's all about, but we'll figure it out. All right, getting back to some Black Friday deals. Let's see here. Let's move right along. I think Best Buy, that's about it for the laptops. So you can find other stuff there. So let's see, M2. So again, this is $12.99 for the M2 MacBook Air. We talked about this. Again, you're saving $200. So if you're in the market for that, that's not a bad deal. Laptop 4. This is what I'm talking about as opposed to the Laptop 5. This one is $799. So you're going to get the Ryzen 5 Surface Edition, which you can't get this year. They no longer make the laptop Surface laptop in an AMD variant, which is a shame. I think one of the things that they missed this year. $799.99. So if you're going to do it, save some money, get this one. This is the one to get. Saving about a couple of $100 over that one. Or was it? Yeah, something like that. $300, whatever it was. Again, laptop 5, $999. That's $799. Okay. So $200. All right. So let's move right along here. I'm not crazy about some of this stuff. I'm looking through here. Meh. All right, let's go to Amazon. So we'll do Amazon now. Let's go to Black Friday. Let's go to the laptops, computers. Let's see what we can find at Amazon. Again, links for everything for all these Black Friday deals are going to be in the description below. So let's do Black Friday deals from HP, Lenovo, and more. What does Amazon have here? You got the Asus VivoBook for $299. The Flex 5 from Lenovo, which I did a live unboxing of this. Let's see if it's the same one. It looks like this is the AMD Ryzen 5 model. I think I did the Intel model, but this one is only $599. That's a good deal. And for $599, you're getting 512 gigabytes of SSD storage. You're getting 16 gigabytes of RAM. This is the 5000 series, so Ryzen 5 5500U, 14-inch full HD touch display. Again, for $599, not a bad deal. Moving right along. And again, you're getting an AMD processor on that one. I unboxed the Intel model. So looking around here, just going through it. Here's the LG Gram. So I reviewed the LG Gram, as you know, the 16-inch. And that's what we have here. This is the 12th gen, 16, 256. The RAM is, remind me, people, I think the RAM is upgradable, right? Or I could be wrong. Somebody remind me. I don't remember. But anyway, for $999, that's a good deal. That's a good deal because this was $1,450. This is now $999. So if you're in the market for this laptop from LG, and I did a review of this, so go to my channel. It's not the lightest anymore. I think the Acer, which is the one that I just did from Acer that did it. Oh my God, I have to go to my channel now just to see because I can't remember anything because of my old age. Let's see here. Let me just check out which one I did. I just want to give you the right name because, you know, I do so much stuff here. So that was a pretty interesting one. It's the Swift Edge from Acer. It's the Swift Edge. And I'm going to have my full review probably next day or so. Oh, it's not upgradable. Thank you. So it's not upgradable RAM. Thank you for letting us know. So those that want the second lightest 17-inch laptop on the market, the LG Gram, that first one goes to the Acer Swift Edge. And again, I'll have the review on that. But this one is very good. There has some positives on this that are really good. And at $999, it might just be a steal, people. So check it out. And thank you for checking that, Guilherme. All right. Slim 7i. Let's talk about this one here. So this is over at Amazon. Slim 7i 2022 edition. This one, and I reviewed this. This has a 16-inch display, 16 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, 12th gen. So this has the 120 hertz refresh rate, right? If I remember correctly, yes. And this one, 2560 by 1600, 120 in terms of that refresh rate. Check out my review. This is a good one, people. And this is on sale for $999.99 over at Amazon. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal. So check that out. And you might want to check that one because it's a really, to me, that might be a good one to go with because I like the Slim 7i. And again, really, really good stuff. And I like having that 120 hertz refresh rate. Here's another one. I didn't get a chance to look at it this year, but I looked at it in years past. This is the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo 15-inch with that OLED display. That's on sale for $1729.99. So for those that like that dual display action that it does with that raised secondary display there, it's actually really good. It's got the RTX 3070. It's got that beautiful celestial blue finish. Again, You can't go wrong with that. And that's on sale. So again, not it's a lot of money, but it's a lot less than it was before. Same thing for the Asus ZenBook Duo, and this one has that little dial on it, or has touchpad on the right-hand side. Again, I didn't get a chance this year to look at it, but that's a pretty good deal. $799. That's $300 off the initial asking price. Wow, that's a pretty good deal for those that want that really unique type of laptops for multitasking. And they have, again, a bunch of them. And then you have the ZenBook 14, the Duo as well on the UX482. This one's $849.99 with that ScreenPad Plus. Again, these are really, really good deals. And again, you're looking at really nice displays as well on those. So for those that want the LG Gram, but in a convertible laptop design, 16 inches, well, we got you covered here. LG has, or Amazon, I should say, has it on sale for $1,099.99. That's $500 off, it looks like. So that's a pretty good deal, again, for a convertible 16-inch. I haven't got a chance to look at it this year, but I did look at the clamshell version. Okay, so those are some of the deals over at Amazon. I'm sure there's others here that I'm missing, but you can get MSI Creator here for the MSI 17 Professional laptop. This one's $1,400. It has some pretty nice specs here. That one is something you might want to look at. And then let's see, the LG Gram we talked about at $999. So those are some of the best deals I've seen so far here. The Asus VivoBook is on sale. This one for $349. This is a flip model, 2-in-1 convertible. As we have 70 of you watching. I'm probably missing the chat here, but we'll go back in just a moment when we finish with these, and we'll start doing some Q&As as well. We'll try something new. I don't know how that works. So you got the Acer Aspire here for a very nice price here. It was at $399.99. So that's but this is a Ryzen 7 3700U, but for that price, maybe that's a nice laptop for a student or a secondary laptop. Not bad. So that's pretty much it, right? Any other deals, people? Any other deals, people? Let us know. All right, let me go back a little bit, see if I missed anything here. Just going back. All right, let me try something new here. I don't know what this is. Let's see here. Let me go here. So start a Q&A. So say something. I don't know. I don't know what the hell this is. So say something. So let's say, what do you think about Black Friday? I'm just trying this. This is something new. So Q&A. And I guess, do you like respond to it? I guess. I don't know. This is a little experiment, people. Thanks for bearing with me on this. The ThinkPads, we talked about it earlier. And by the way, I did a poll earlier. And I asked, how would you rate Black Friday 2022? And we got 114 votes. And 38% said it was great. 47% said meh. And then 15% it sucked or it sucks. So there you go. So question, what do you think about Black Friday? Should I do it? So, okay. So how does this work? I think this is, hold on. Okay, so I'm selecting this one. American culture. Michael Brew asks, American culture is weird sometimes, but I'm happy to talk tech. Okay. So I don't understand how this works. Am I missing something here? How can I bring this onto the stream? I guess it's only for the chat here. Like it's on the chat, I guess. Thanks for bearing with me. I know this is not normally what I normally do. So yeah, I see how it works. So I can do separate questions from the chat. Okay. So if I go to the questions here, And then Guilherme says, AMD, any suggestions for a 13-inch laptop that does not heat with a $1,000 budget? Thanks a lot. 13-inch laptop that does not heat. Well, that's going to be hard, right? I don't know. In a Windows or Mac, are you asking? So 13 inches, we can go with the Dell XPS 13, although I don't think it heated. I thought it did a good job in terms of the thermals. So the XPS 13, which is on sale right now, I think it's like $750 depending on which one you get, or even $999 depending on the higher end model. According to William, many times I can find the same level of discounts on these PCs throughout the year. You just have to look for them. And so, yeah, so it's, I agree. So a lot of these Black Friday deals are not great deals. Nothing's more special than normal, right? So that's something you have to bear in mind. Thank you, William. I really recommend that the $200 curved Dell monitor that Andrew mentioned earlier. I can say from personal experience, Dell has great customer service and warranties as well. Okay, I'm using a Dell monitor right here. You can see it here. Let me see if I can put it on here. Let's go to this one. You can see it here. So this is the hold on. Let me go here. Dell. The U3821DW. And this is one of my favorite monitors of all time. So this is a curved 38-inch monitor. Let me go to the website here. And let me see what price you can get it for right now. So the Dell UltraSharp monitor, here it is. So right now it's $1159.99. This is not cheap, this monitor. I'm trying to see if you can get a better shot at it. This is probably the best shot you're going to get. And again, I like it because it's a curved monitor. It has, let me see the specs on this, a 3840 by 1600 resolution. So it's a widescreen, 60 hertz. So, but for the last couple of years, I've been using this. This is a good one. Akash thinks it will buy the Dell. Akash will buy the Dell Inspiron 16 Plus. Not a bad choice for a good price right now. So the Dell, this is the Dell curved monitor. I absolutely love it, and I can put it on here. Put it on your screen here. Hold on. For those interested, it may not be on a Black Friday deal, but it is one of the best monitors I've used. You can see it there. So it's a Dell UltraSharp 38-inch curved USB-C hub monitor, but it's got a lot of great features. Really nice display. You can get an extra 10% off with that coupon code if you what it says there in the cart. So there you go. All right. So chat is really delayed. I only just seen Michael's message come up in chat like 20 seconds after. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me see here. So far, we got to see that. Many of the perks on the SPS line not as expensive. That seemed like a great laptop that I was considering. Many of the perks of the XPS line, but not as expensive. You're talking about the Inspiron 16 Plus, I assume. Yeah, I called it the almost XPS 16. Acer Swift Edge is $1,000. If that is the case, people, my review of that is going to be dropping in the next day or so. So check that out. Well, that's up to you, man. Windows doesn't suck. I love iOS since I used a MacBook, never miss damn Windows. Okay, that's your opinion. All right. Look, the fans will go on. The fans will go on that Inspiron Plus. It's not going to be silent. Now, if you put it in the quiet mode or the whatever the different things they have on there, yes. If you put it in the ultra performance mode, you will hear those fans. I can tell you that right now. Hey, Andrew, I want a laptop for engineering or for simulations and modeling, not Mac, and does not crash when unplugged, like the XPS 15. What are you recommending? Okay. I don't know your budget. Your budget will determine that because I have the Precision 7670 from Dell, which is amazing. You could look at the ThinkPad X1 Extreme Gen 5 that I looked at with that beautiful 16-inch display, nice specs in that. You got great stuff from HP, the HP and the HP Envy 16 is another one. There are just so many. Is the Acer Edge at $1,000 recommended? Absolutely. If you could get that at $1,000, the Swift Edge that I reviewed, the 16-inch, the world's lightest 16-inch laptop, yes. some form of AMD laptop if he's wanting battery life as well. Again, one bad van. Again, AMD, there are some good choices. I like, personally, the ThinkPad rather, Z16, if you're looking for a 16-inch with that AMD Professional, the Pro version laptop there. That's been pretty good. I haven't reviewed the VivoBook Pro 14X, so just bear that in mind. So I don't like commenting on laptops that I haven't used. All right, people, we're now at an hour and 37 minutes. We have, how many of you watching? 66 of you. I think we're going to call it a day. So I don't know what to say anymore. I'm all Black Friday'd out. Let's go to the poll here. Let's see what the people had to say. Guilherme is asking, any suggestions for a 13-inch laptop that does not heat with a $1,000 budget? Like I said, look at the XPS 13. Look at the ThinkPad Z13. I don't know if you can get it under $1,000 though, but it might be worth spending a little bit extra. Look at the HP. What was the one we looked at? The Pavilion OLED one, the Pavilion Plus with that OLED display. That was a real steal. In fact, let me look that one up here because I forgot about that one. HP Pavilion Plus OLED. Let's see. This was a really good one, people. So according to HP, they're on sale right now. Let's see. Where do I get the price on that? Pavilion Plus 14. Let's shop that. Let's see here. $549. What? That can't be. Is that with the OLED? Hold on. Let's customize this. This is one we're going to do because we like OLED here. Let's see if this way. So I reviewed this. So this was a good one. So let's go to the 12. Let's get the H series first and foremost for the OLED. Let's do 16 gigs. All right. Let's not go too crazy here. That's $749 with that OLED display. This might be the steal of the day. Let me go down here. So $749, what does that get you? Let's see here. That gets you the i7 12700H. That's a 14-core, 45-watt CPU. That's pretty good. You get the display, that gorgeous 2.2K OLED display, 2240 by 1400. We looked at this, people. This was really good. For $60 more, you can actually get it for the OLED. Okay, here we go. $809. This is what I'm talking about. This is the 2.8K OLED display, 2880 by 1800, 400 nit, low blue light filter. This is the deal. This is what I like. So for that question, Guilherme, I know you asked that question in the Q&A, which laptop? This one brings a lot to the table here. So let's see what processor they gave us here. So it's a 12700H, like I said. As far as graphics, it's going to have, in fact, that's the XE graphics. So that's $809. But if we want even more, for only $90, for $899, you're getting an RTX 2050 GPU. That's a little bit better than the graphics you get on the Iris Xe. That's not a bad deal. $899 OLED, 2.8K, that could be good. I agree, One Bad Van. I agree. So there you go. That's the deal. Go to the HP's website. Use my link through the Black Friday. You'll be able to get that deal. Good to see you, Akash. No problem. All right, people. I think we're at an end here. Let's just get a final tally on that thing I did. I don't know. Whatever that. I can't. I think I lost. Oh, here it is. Okay. The poll is 129 votes. How would you rate Black Friday 2022? And we got 38% said is great, 46% meh, 16% sucks. I asked the question, what do you think about Black Friday for the Q&A? And we got some pretty good questions. Hopefully I answered them all. All right, people, let's wrap it up. I'm tired. It's time to get some rest. Want to thank the moderators for doing such a great job. I want to thank everybody for showing up here. We did a great job today. We went through all those deals, some good, some some not great, but whatever. We plowed through it. We had about 70 of you at one point, so that's been pretty good. I want to wish everybody a great rest of your weekend that's upcoming and a great next week as well. I will see you people in the next video. And I got a lot of good stuff. So make sure you are subscribed. Stay tuned. More to come. Bye-bye.